Hello everyone and welcome to the Student Talk blog YouTube channel. Maybe I should just say Student Talk blog just in the okay. So today we're going to be covering the first topic that I spoke about on the blog. The link to the blog is below, and today we're going to be covering lectures. So how to make lectures useful, how to make lectures work in your favor. Now, when I was a student, I remember there were some students who would not attend lectures, they would just bunk. They had their own reasons, but I'm just going to share my experience in terms of how I found lectures useful, because I know for other people, they don't find lectures useful. They rather study on their own, but I will be speaking to those who want to consider, using lectures, and I'll also share how I found lectures to be useful in my journey of being able to understand and comprehend and actually get through the course material. So without further ado, let's get started. I used to do pre-reading, and that would be done either on the weekend before, or during my free periods, because I know as a student, especially as a BCom accounting student, it was quite tough in terms of the time, and I will cover time management in another vlog. So I would just read, put question marks where I feel I don't understand. There would be exercises though in there. I used to, with accounting, because I did BCom accounting, right? So I used to do some exercises from the accounting textbook, but not all of them, because it will take a lot of time, and I knew that they would be covered in class anyway, because that's the lecture style of the lecturer at the time. So I would do some of them, but sometimes I would not do them, also because of time. I don't think I had enough time. As a student, I'm sure you probably understand that as a student, especially with BCom accounting, there isn't much free time that you have, unless I think it depends on you as a person as well, your personality and how you work. So but yeah, I would choose not to do the exercises, but at least not all of them. So I'll just skim through. And what I found is that with pre-reading, at least it helps you to get an idea of what will be covered in class, so that when you get to class, you will not be completely lost, because there's nothing as frustrating as being lost in the class and not following. So with pre-reading helped me to have an idea of what will be covered. Then once I was in class, at least I was able to be attentive, because then at least I knew, what the lecturer is talking about, and I was able to connect, what lecturer is talking about, how it connects to, the subject or what I read. And the nice thing as well is that the lecturer would go over the topic in accordance with, the chapter or what was covered in the textbook that I read. So at least I was able to follow, knowing that this is what I actually read before class, So yeah, pre-reading helped with that, helped me to prepare myself mentally, helped me to be able to follow in class, helped me to be able to be attentive in class. And when you're attentive in class, that also helps you to comprehend, because at least you're attentive, you're hearing what the lecturer is saying, and gives you a chance to be able to start understanding what the lecturer is talking about. And while you are listening and being attentive, you also get to, it gives you a chance as well to note anything that the lecturer may say that may not be in the textbook, because remember, lecturers may be people who maybe have gone into the working world and came back, so there are some things that maybe they know more or better, and it may be things that are not covered in the textbook. It may be one of those bonus questions, because a lecturer would know what they've said, they know what they've covered in class, and if they choose to make the bonus question and they put in your question paper, who knows, and that may make a difference between you getting a D or C, or a C or a B, So being attentive in class helps you to at least be alert of any tricks or bonus mark type questions that the lecturer may cover. And the other thing that I found useful with lectures is when they do the exercises during class, and it helped to actually do the exercises in class and follow and do them with the lecturer, because it saves time. It saves time to do the exercises during the lecture with the lecturer, versus you doing them on your own and having to try and understand and completely understand on your own, because that may take more time than you doing it with the lecturer who knows, what they're doing, right? unless you're a fast learner, I mean, it's completely up to you doing it on your own, just like those who don't attend lectures, you know, people differ. But for me personally, that's one of the things that lectures help me with. And I found as well that, you know, going through the course material or going through that particular topic or chapter, it's faster to, you get to comprehend and understand faster in a lecture versus you do it on your own. So that's why I chose to use lectures and make them useful for me. The other thing that I found quite useful as well is the consultation times. And I understand that with consultation, I mean, consultation may not necessarily work in your favor in terms of the amount of time that is made available. But as a student, I realized that you need to make use of, or you need to make the most of what you are given or what is made available to you. So with consultation, it helps for you to, for instance, if you were not able to understand certain things that we covered during the class, at least it gives you the time to, you know, go back to lecturers and to get them to help you understand more. And also, you going to lectures also helps you to not have the lecturer redo the whole lecture. And the lecturer would know what they've covered during that lecture. And if you were not there, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because there's no lecturer is going to redo the whole lecture. They were there, they were present, you were supposed to be present there as a student, so they're not going to redo the whole lecture. So it's important for you to attend the lecture in that sense, so that you get closer to understanding, at least, you know, what was covered in the class. And then after class, then it's a matter of you, with consultation, it's a matter of you just going over the other things that you did not understand, you know, instead of going through the whole thing, the whole chapter, you know, which is crazy. Considering the limited time that is made available for consultation. So you need to keep that in mind. And that is it from me. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you found that insightful. But do please leave a comment below if you have any more tips as well, or you'd like to share how you make lectures useful for you in particular. Don't forget to click on the like button if you like this vlog, and to subscribe and click on the notification bell for any new videos that do come up. And I shall see you on the next video. Bye now.